It's been a pretty long time since the last Mario Kart game, a very long time to be exact, and well, it has finally come, a brand new Mario Kart game after such a long time. This Mario Kart game being Mario Kart World, and with a name like that, you know you're in for something big. Mario Kart World really lives up to its name as a game. It is one of the biggest Mario Kart games in the series, and honestly, it might be the best of the series. Mario Kart World is not even out yet, but there's a lot of promise to it with the character roster, the different racetracks you're going to be racing on, the new additions to this game, those new additions being Knockout Tour in a free roam mode, but with the basic Mario Kart mode, you're getting some new additions in there too. There's costumes, completely new items, and a twist to the Mario Kart formula. So where do I even start when it comes to talking about this game? We have the art style and visuals of it, which I think look pretty nice. I feel that you're going to mostly notice this with the characters, and I like how the characters look in this game. They have subtle little design changes that I'm all for. This is very noticeable with Donkey Kong, which I'm all for his new design. I'd say this is noticeable with Bowser Jr. It's pretty noticeable with King Boo. I'd even say Yoshi and a few other characters in the game. They're really going all in with animating the Mario cast a lot more. They're going for this more cartoony angle that I'm all for. It really fits Mario, I feel. Speaking of the characters, the character roster in this game is actually kind of insane. It's probably the best in the series and my favorite roster we're getting in a Mario game. You need to just take a look at all these characters. I found this out as I was looking through the Mario Kart World wiki. The Pianta is a playable racer in a Mario Kart game. We have Cockdor, we have the Snowman, we have the Crab from the original Mario Bros, and the most insane addition they've included, Moo Moo. I didn't know they knew I wanted to play as a cow in a Mario Kart game. They're weird and out there additions, but I'm not complaining. I'm pretty satisfied with the character roster. It would have been nice to get some Wonder characters, but that might not be off the table yet. I do want to mention the new character menu. I like what they're doing here. It seems less complicated to navigate than Mario Kart 8's menu. And not only that, the characters now have idle animations where they'll dance around. Getting into the track selection, some of the tracks look kinda cool. I think my favorite in the game might be this Donkey Kong one where you have this robot DK and you have to go up the track as it's trying to stop you. The track plays out as a sorta homage to the original Donkey Kong. You also have this ruined place with a question block, and this one with this classic movie aesthetic going on. There are some pretty neat tracks to discover in this game, but we gotta discuss the gameplay now. You obviously have things like the classic Grand Prix. You pick your speed and you race off against a bunch of different players. This time around, you have a lot more racers to go against. Mario Kart is pretty well known for its chaoticness, so with more racers on the track, it's gonna be even more chaotic. What's even more chaotic than just that, you have to drive to the next racetrack, which is nothing super crazy, but is a nice way to twist up the Mario Kart formula, and there are a few other little gimmicks to make it stand out too. It seems that you are able to take over vehicles. I can't wait to run everybody over as I use this thing. There's rail grinding, which hey, it took you long enough, and there's also the addition of wall jumping, and cars being able to transform into other stuff, which does kind of remind me of another game that lets you do the same thing. But at the end of the day, it's still Mario Kart. You just have a lot of new additions now. You still have items, but now you're racing with a lot more players and have to get to the next racetrack as fast as possible. What else do we have in other modes? Well, we have Knockout Tour. I don't have a lot to say about this mode. It's not bad or anything. It actually looks fun. The main gist of this mode is that you have to get to the finish line or you're gonna get knocked out. It seems fun enough for what you're getting out of it. And there's also the addition of a free roam mode. The free roam mode is an open world where you're free to drive wherever you want, whenever you want. So it is basically an open world to drive around. I never considered a Mario Kart game doing this, but it's a nice way of practicing how to play it, I guess. I'll definitely mess around with it when I feel like it. And that is what Mario Kart World has to offer. It is a pretty huge game for the Mario Kart series. There are probably still a few modes we don't know about. There is no sign of a battle mode, which I get the vibe it might not come back, but maybe it will. And I do hope we get the return of mission mode. It doesn't have to return, we're already getting a lot with this game, but if it does, I'll be really happy. But as for that, I'm looking forward to Mario Kart World. What do you think of it? Let me know and I'll see you guys next time, and bye.